Alright, this game, obviously, if you're playing lethality, you want to be pathing downwards, right? Because you need to be able to kill the squishies to snowball to get the items to do this, and what's the point of pathing to Nasus? Jax will likely handle him like it's nothing. So go ahead, start your path down, make it work. You could do Raptor start, but to be honest, I just always want my camp cycling down like that, so if you start Raptors, your camps are going to get split, and that's not going to work out too good. Obviously, for lethality, you have many builds that you can go. My favorite, obviously, being Profane into Collector, into Edge of Night, and then a Last Whisper item. Those are my goats by far. Check my lanes real quick. I do think it is crazy that my Janna is just completely going Yumi mode. Double combat sum. And we have triple TP. They also do have triple TP though, so no fight will be the number that it is. So if it starts 2v2, don't be surprised when it turns to 5v5. I do think Swain is a really good champ, but his problem is that if he gets poked out before he can actually get in, which their team can definitely do. So he might be one of the weaker slots on our team, but I don't know, it doesn't really matter. If he is able to hit an E when I'm on screen, I'll go ahead and start winning the fight for us, and it'll be very good. See, now this is one of the times where it's like, hey, why aren't you on their blue buff? Well, it's like, by the time that I'd already started my red, I realized that she was top. They do not have the kill. And now it's like, it would take so much time for me to go to her blue buff right now that I'm going to take the higher tempo, hit my own camp, and then go to Invader level 4. Does that make sense? Because I go my red to their blue, it's going to take just a long time to walk there. So now I can assume that she's on wolves or something like that. Let's go ahead and sweep in, check where the wards are at. Obviously don't want those to be affecting us. Doesn't look like there's much of a gank here. I would likely have to flash. Swain doesn't like that I didn't just immediately path to him. I'm so sorry, my friend. We can try and cheese this. She might not trap it if she doesn't have the cooldown. Let's see, is there a dive here? Maybe? Yeah, we're going to miss the timing on that, but we might have the dive here. Looks like we have no dive. Looks like I'm also on vision. We can play to just chunk her out here. Their team isn't walking yet. I'm staring at my minimap. She goes into the wall. He's going to buffer a flash probably at some point. He has good ability there. I'm trying to act like I'm going towards Corki before I do anything. Might slide over this wall real quick. I didn't get W vision of anyone here. Ooh, good kill. The ATP, that means it's way. Like I was talking about, right? We're talking about those numbers. Try and pull this Grump into the bush so he might not know that we're in here. If he disrespects, he checks it though. Good for him. Make sure you confirm the camp, of course. You do not want to lose it to a random spell. Nice. Now, we do have enough money for our items, so let's prioritize taking us right back to the base ASAP. And as you can see, this game gets a little crazy. That's one thing about Nidalee Jungle. She will always accelerate the game. And you have to figure out things to do, if it be going up camps, going up kills, whatever it is, you have to figure out a way to be useful during it. Now, luckily, I just got blessed. She ganked a Jax, which, you know, Jax is going to live with Flash and Q 99% of the time. But obviously, I know that she didn't, so her wasted time is my good fortune. Now, her going for this crab would be an awesome kill for me. I want to look to invade her topside here, but it's a little bit forced to do so with my top laner leaving. I can start heading straight to you, my boy. Might flash on her, just depending. So let's flash on her. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Hit the tap E there. I don't have enough damage, so I have W. So I'm going to try and risk it. He might be able to live. Just depends. Act like I'm fully leaving. Come back. They try to pressure for plates. Obviously, we'd kill him. We're not going to let these die to no one, though. There's no reason to. And if I take this mid wave, I can go back to topside and try and path down again. Remember, this is where we want to path. Solid 2v2. Overall, the 2v2 for us gets better when I'm an actual champion. My boy wants a gank right now. I can gank on next wave, maybe? Or maybe, yeah, next wave. Which is this current one. Definitely don't want to be walking live 4 camps up. I need to at least be getting 1. Sweep in, make sure. We have a fight right here. I'm in a bad spot, but I'm going to play to E here. Nasa's going to run me down. Can Jax either E or get me a kill? Does he let it break? Oh, wait, we're cooking. Give him hop. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Live. Now, what's our plan here? We have to figure out what to do. Oh my god, I'm getting corkied. This is very tough. Oh man, if I lived from that auto, what I would do is I would come here and I would W, and that would likely let me live. Unfortunately, we just ran out of players, not gonna lie. The timing of the gank wasn't that good, where we were taking a gank when Jax was level 5. Corki had roam, my mid went bot, and Nasus had 6. So all 3 of those things had to add up for us to get a really close play. Does suck. I don't know about Nidalee on this clear. I don't think she can get both camps for free, so I'm going to do this. Wow, she actually got both camps for free. Let's see if we can punish her with this W, though. Now we can play for next W. My Jax is strong here. I think Nidalee might be able to live this one, but we can try and go for a really cheesy kill here. Good damage. Okay, I like it. Good. There's no way that we can die unless Corki gets here way too quickly. Let's try and kill this guy before Corki gets here because the fight doesn't get much better. My boy hops over the wall with me. If he could get the stun, I could get the E. I do get the E. We just need his damage. I need to slide through and try and fight the Corki, maybe? Hop behind him just to try and make sure that you don't take the E damage and die. Unfortunately, man, we are just having the most unlucky game on our mid and top lane there. That sucks. They definitely... We're running into one of the rare games where our team has no clue how to play with Briar at all. They have 0 clue. One min-max that you could have done is when you W slide over the wall, go for an auto and then a W2. I went for W2 earlier just in case he turned his champion or randomly started shooting in a way that would just kill me beforehand. So there's a hindsight to that one where maybe that's a benefit that you could have gotten, but it's hindsight. Overall, really just needs to need my team to play the game. Our clear has been scuffed by us playing for top lane a bit harder than we usually like to. Overall, he is ahead, so like there is some benefit to it. But reality is that this guy definitely got outroamed twice and went bot lane for nothing. And our top lane let us die there, by the way. He did not play for that, so. We just have one of those teams that genuinely doesn't know anything about Briar. And these happen far too often. Like, these are Masters players, bro. Why don't they know anything about what my champ does? What's going on here? She's been out for long enough. People better know what Briar's cooking here. On the plus side, we can try and grab this dragon and the crab to get level 7. After that, get our profane from base, and then we might be strong enough to truly start cooking this lobby. So it's really good. And I will say, someone in my stream chat saying, rule number 1, never need your team. And you know, that might be the overarching point, but that's actually one of the dumber things to do. You know, you have to understand that there's variance in that, right? Always utilize a good teammate, okay? Always do it, okay? We don't get that Nasus kill if we don't realize that Jax clearly understood that one. Always utilize a good teammate. You should go into things, hey, I'll handle this myself, but you actually grow as a player when you're able to utilize your teammates better. It literally makes you a better player because you're like, okay, well, in climbing, maybe I take all the gold, maybe I do good. But it's its own skill to utilize teammates really well and also like understand your team. So definitely don't fall prey to that. The idea is right, and in lower elos, definitely try and not utilize your team more than if you're higher elo. But the higher you go, the more you can actually start trusting your team. So don't fall prey to that. That's very very weak gameplay. Now we're going to try and play for this one tap here. Depends on how much damage I take. I'm going to try and flash and live. Corky's going to shoot a rocket towards us. We just need to live. Nice. Really good. That's a pretty good dive timing, too, because we pull the TP. Diana gets a wave in. NASA's going to miss next wave, likely. And we get to live the dream. It's nice. I'm going to lose my mind. They're so obnoxious. I do agree, man. Their champs are very obnoxious. Especially as Swain. Like, Swain has no way to deal with this. Might have to skip my Raptors here. What he's doing is very greedy. And if we can get a punish, it would be very beneficial for us. Let's try and do this. So hopefully he shoots the fear. And we can sideways it. He's going to send it soon. I think we're fine. I still get the heal and E. Oh, I think you get that. I think if he got that E, I might have ulted it. But still think it might be playable, no lie. I want him to kill that minion. I can maybe slide through here. We could. Okay, I was able to get the slide. Don't know where they're at just yet. He's doing good juking. I really think patience will be a virtue here. Nice. I know no one on my team understands the cook here, but you got to have good timing for situations like this, especially as lethality briar. You really have to understand what you're doing. It can get so weird at times, I know, but you know, master the skills, man. Do a sneaky W here, maybe try and slide through. Looks like Corky's trying to walk over here. This might hurt, but might be able to pull it off. Seems like she went to wolves because her ground and blue are down. I'm going to try and kill that before she shows up again. I can start walking here. I mean, they have to know I'm in here. Just the way they're playing, they know I'm here. Just kidding. Maybe not. Ah, man. Bro, he can't pull it off, man. He just can't pull it off. Wait, Nidalee's pivoting up. Auto first, then go for it so you don't waste your Hail of Blades. All the damage that you can get extra right there really helps a ton. We're just going to go ahead and mute this guy, by the way. Again, this guy clearly is having a rough game. He already said that he's going to explode. Life is so upsetting for him. Trust me, man, you do not want to just, you know, listen to this guy yap for too long. He still has Fear Bubble, and that's what makes chasing this impossible, right? But I can at least pull the wave, and that'll be good for Swain here. Got his flash for free. I can hop to this minion. I'm already up on cooldowns here. This is really good. And he can't hit anything. Nice. Free flash. Free flash. I'll take it. Oh, bad aim. But who else would have moved there? Come on now. If he missed, why would you move? Be honest. Sell, actually refund that. You can get Serrated Dark if you wait a hot second. I think the cool thing about this match is the fact that this is like the opposite of what Lethality wants to do. Lethality doesn't want a game like this where you're scrapping perma and you know, like the game is lacking sense. You want a game that makes a lot of sense, where I clear, I get a gank, I recall, and I do that on repeat. So this is a very solid game for, you know, when the game gets crazy, how do you get back to normal? Well, you know, unfortunately, I got so crazy on bot lane for so long that my camps cycled in a way that they were all up, which usually sucks. But, first of all, Nidalee's behind camps on us, so we've done a little bit more optimized farming, which is good. Second thing is, now, once all your camps are up, hit a full clear, prioritize yourself really hard. Because it'll add up very much throughout this game if you can pull this off. Because, again, she's doing what I was just doing, except we are clearing this whole time. Sure, she might have gotten a grub, that is what it is. What's their plan here? What's my boy's plan here? I mean, if anyone else walks, we might be able to cook. If anyone would also face check into me that we could cook, but this is likely warded, right? Yep. Okay. Go ahead, live that one. I feel like Xerath is coming, so I'm trying to run really fast. My boy, you are having troubles. I'm going to try and W here to get the vision for my boy Diana. Try and get a heal through this. Maybe I can look ult following. Make sure to kill this just for the extra camp is very good here. Go for an ult on the way. Maybe you can slide over the wall if you wanted to. Slide through. Now this is going to be tough, but you can try and do it. She definitely dies at some point. It's really close. Nice. And right there, that's knowing your character's limits. Come on now. What do they know? What do they know about my champ? They don't know nothing, man. And again, one thing that like might go unnoticed this game is just the fact that I'm flashing for an auto and then starting like my W and Q combos. Every auto before your Halo Blades adds up so much. So you have to know if you need to just W, get 3 Halo Blades, keep it moving, or do I need to auto before it? Also, flashing spells, obviously one of the most important things Briar can do. Because of how, yeah, you know, deceptively telegraphed you sometimes are. Once you get lethality items, though, look, you can start cranking, man. Especially because players are, like, opting away from armor against Briar. Yeah, I mean, good, you know, go ahead, man. I love it. Please do. So, like, this guy not just going, you know, steel caps for me and Jax. Hey, man. Appreciate it. Maybe Swifties are genuinely better for this lobby, but not going to be better against me, and I'm going to enjoy that. And the cool thing about Halo Blades, it kind of bypasses Wither, as long as you have it, which is awesome because Wither is cringe. My boy's out of mana. That's what makes it so tough for him here. Yeah, you ever see a Xerath player think that shit's free? Yeah, go ahead, bro. You just flash from Collector Bleed, by the way. Let's go ahead and tank that. We're going to go straight for E the moment after we think that Collector will do enough. Oh, really good buffer from him, actually. It was a good try. Don't fall to the toxic side. Keep playing well. Woo! It's okay, man. We already had to mute one guy for being toxic. Don't you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the time that we can communicate together right now, man. Because we genuinely could just not be communicating. But you're strong mentally. So you'll be okay. Like, what is this guy saying? It's hard to stay happy when I have to fight at a deficit. But you're strong though, right? But you're strong, bro. You just acknowledge why you're mad. That's okay. But you're strong though, right? There you go. Keep it pushing. He has Zhonya's first. He's like genuinely trying to hard counter us because I don't think Zhonya's that good. That's not sweeper. Good against us. I think I'm going to drive this all the way to bot side. Because they expect me to just do something random, let it get wasted. Nah, man. We'll pull your whole team then. Go ahead, guys. Leave mid lane then. Look at you guys. Look at you guys, man.
Logan is the goat of Briar. I've never seen anything like this before.
Just kind of cooking up angles right now while my team's down the player. Waiting on Jana to get grouped up. Enemy team's moving over there. We want to start sliding to the bush maybe. Again, lethality you have to be very sneaky, right? You have to find one kill and then turn it into more. But it starts with that first kill, so. You'll see I'm playing this a bit different than Bruiser, right? Swain not just standing in the bush really sucks. There's a chance that he just stepped up to me, but... What made lethality so obvious for this game is the fact that they have 4 squishies, right? Lethality is made to kill squishies. Not tanks, not bruisers, nothing else. So, more squishies, cook it up. Big stun. We do miss ult. Life sucks that way. I should have checked the angle that I was at first before anything. I don't have enough damage to kill him, but I'm thinking if Diana walks, we could definitely go a little crazy here. Oh, she's doing my Krugs, man. Okay. Unfortunately, I locked jungle this game to where my mid lane gets my Krugs. What's up with that? Marty Grow, thanks for the 14, brother. Thanks for all the follows, y'all. That's a level-blooded type play. Well, you were gonna lose them anyway. I wasn't, but that's okay. Bow, 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 bow. Nidalee just got even level to me. She's still down items, which is really good. That gives us a chance. I mean, we literally have to play this. We just have to. We're unfortunately way too late because people won't click their TP keys. Wow, they will in sync. But if they do sync up with TPs, we actually have a pretty decent chance here. Kill her to make sure they can't smite it. She's gonna come back in to smite it. You know, we messed up the general timing. That's okay. Team fight looks pretty decent. This team fight's looking pretty good here. Alright, now we did get 3 for 1, but again, they did get the Dragon and Otacon there. Okay, maybe I have to start taking this guy's camps. I might have to counter jungle Diana now, because he needs to go mid lane and start pressuring that tier 2. It makes way more sense for that to happen. Could I ult here? I could. Their old team's spawning, so this won't be that good. Smite to hit that, get this kill, keep it pushing. Nice, that's good. Now I can go straight into... That was 1,000 gold, by the way. I can go straight into Edge of Night and start going for Last Whisper. Because they're getting high level flat out, which means that your base armor is going to be high. Like right now I have 76, just base armor, just chilling. So Last Whisper obviously gets really good. Or better, rather, the later the game goes. But one of the main things is just the fact that we need to be cranking damage. Especially because these guys are actually building armor. One of the rare times I've seen people prioritize armor really early. Edge of Night's going to help me get through those first couple spells. And Last Whisper's going to make sure I kill people, and that'll be the end of it. Let's go ahead and grab this. I do need 2,600. It might just have to happen here. Okay. Never mind, it might not have to happen. What do I need? I need 100 gold. Yeah. It's a little scary to go for that one, I think. I can try it, though. Jax is going in. I don't like the angle, though. I think we can re-choose the angle when we have Diana and my recall. Again, enemy Nidalee's on 2 items. We're going to 3.5, so we are in a good spot. Trust that. Trust and believe that. Boom. Now, how are we looking? Especially if I have Flash. Well, Flash, the first spell that's going to take our Edge of Night. Then Edge of Night will block a spell. Someone will likely be dead in that moment. Good E from Swain, actually. Really big. We have no way to kill or hit ult. They're going to immediately run with how, like, disgustingly not close that kill was. Enemy team's not going to try. We do enough damage that... Look at this Last Whisper value immediately, by the way. Hopefully Collector Bleed happens for that one. Wow, dude. One of the most annoying things in this game is when... I don't know if you guys know this, but Briar's W2 gets extended range, okay? So right here. W, right, empowers our next thing. Does it actually say it in the tooltip? Does it not say it in the tooltip? Okay, well, either way. Yeah, Briar's W2 actually gains, I believe it's 50 range, right? So the idea is that when you hit W2, you should outrange other people. Well, unfortunately, the Nidalee Q doesn't grant extra range. Beat me here on my W2. And then you have Nasus Q, which admittedly does gain more range, also
Logan
just beat
is the
me.
goat
So
of
that's
Briar. I've never seen anything like
very
this before.
rare. Do you run into the circumstance that Briar's W2 doesn't out auto for auto another champion? It's actually really annoying when it happens, because that's supposed to be our thing, bro. Like, look at how far leaning forward I am. In game, of course. I'm sorry, man. I can't rock with Diana's plays this game. He's kind of getting tilted and not playing too well, I think. Whatever, we can try. He's going to get this. But can we kill following? Sync up with everything. He's going to use ult. Next Q, we have to DR, put him into the wall. Nice. If he doesn't eat that E, he might win that. They shouldn't be allowed to do this at all, by the way. This should be the biggest troll in the game, so I'm going to send ult just off principle alone. Thank you for putting me closer to Corky. Kill that one. W2 to the next. Oh my god, they already killed. Where's Nid at, though? I had to use my smite, but I can W2 if it comes up. We didn't need to. Nice. This whole time, Jax has been pushing. This is decent. Mid prio is very important, of course. That way, if you don't get the Baron or you do, either way, they don't have a wave to play with. You got more money and more vision. Whew. Nice. Now the age-old question of which Last Whisper item. So you get right here 40% armor pen or 35 with more AD and a slow. You know, all of them are decent options for their own right. A lot of people think that Briar doesn't get a lot of value out of the Serelda slow. I would say the opposite. Like, or rather, I would put some respect on it. I actually think it's pretty decent. It basically means that, like, if the proc of slow ever happens, it means they are in fact dead because they're low enough and slowed enough that I'm going to get my next key. So it's kind of like, you know, it's like a collector's insurance, right? You know, collector ensures that if they flash away 5% that they die, and Serelda's ensures that collector will happen. So I actually like it a lot. I really do. I think this item's really slept on. Plus, like, I don't know, man, 5% armor pen does matter against high armor teams, which they are not. But I do like the flat AD that Serelda's gives. But all in all, I don't think it'll make or break your game, so just buy whatever one you like better. Now my team's getting engaged on. I would like to hit a flank ult here, so let's try and do that. Go right away. This will be a free kill. I'm only going to use Q so I can save W for this guy. Hit Profane right there. Put an E onto that. Get in the wall. Now I just need to live. Oh, man, we have no... Damn it. We have no Janna. Not going to say Janna ult because he did have it. Good try. To be honest, this guy's not really playing for the boy. But whoever he's playing for, man, we're getting a win, so... Keep doing it, man. I'll take a death if it means we get a win. Jeez. It's looking a little rough. Our next wave, we can take the turret, but Nass is kind of cranking right now. Now, one of the biggest things about lethality Briar and the difference between crit is lethality gets so many defensive items while still being able to one-shot anyone. And that's the difference from crit, right? Crit is trying to multi-kill full 6 items, all damage, make it happen, right? Lethality wants to efficiently kill one person, reset the cooldowns. So I get Merch Reds plus Edge of Night plus GA, and I can still one-tap. That's kind of like the biggest difference. A lot of people struggle with the difference, but it's like how you're doing your damage, right? If I ever hit ult, boom, insta one-tap GG, right? And if I hit ult with crit, I might not live long enough to do the damage that I want to. So, you know, crit often does more damage just on a random W. More than a ultimate. But either way, we're starting to get crazy. So yeah, this is actually why I prefer lethality over crit. If you know, Briar dagger to my head, I had to pick one. Picking lethality. I'm a lethality enjoyer. I can't stress enough how, like, not normal this game is. Like, this is such a not normal game, but we're making it work, man. Sometimes these are the games that people need to see. I mean, just locking in my ultimate with my team CC like a good Briar player does. My team got a kill. We can slide on that one like it's nothing. I still have turret aggro. They pulled 2. We focus the turret, then go Nasus. Jax knows the play. Good job. He's going to hit base gate again. It's going to mess me up, but that's okay. It's just covering both angles. Really all that matters. He's moonwalking. I'm going to get turret aggro. I'm going to early E and then try and live. No racist turret shot. We're living a dream. And GG. Yeah, well, what a game. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. Just flat out. This was such a weird game. Not happy about it. Not even too happy with how I played. I definitely overzealously played for my team, but this is what it is, man. Some games you're going to play more for your team. Sometimes you're going to play a little less. Most of the time it's a little hindsighty. Shout out Uncle Spanky, whoever that is. My top lane played like pretty well. We had that one misplay on top side, but it's alright. Damage, obviously really good. Gold, we're up 5,000. Damage taken, we even took more, so really solid. And our runes, looking pretty good. Dude, sudden impact always puts in work. GG.